I'm going to welcoming you all to my very mini vlog. So today on this day, though I share the good things which feel good for me, is the sharing and I hoping for knowing something good for all. And these are the I'm going to show some movements, so body movements based on the Himalayan Indigenous people's work. So why then movement? So why we are going to do copying it? Because in this very crucial days, so this sort of things are very needed, very essential for us, because the very causing for all of our disease, both physically, mentally, and spiritually, this day life is lack of movement, and which drainage all our energy, unaware. Even right now, most of us, including you, are hanging up with so lots of different types of gadgets day and night. We have even forgetting who we are, where we are, at what time our sleep pattern, what thing we are going to eat, to whom we are going to talk. We don't know to whom, with whom we are going to talk with. And this is the one of the also this is one of the most facilitated generation, but we couldn't say this is the most happiest generation. For that we need to come out with, because there's no one come in front of us to change, but there's only one. There's none other than our help. And just keep in your mind you are holding something like this in your hand. So literally you don't need to hold it, but you just imagine and with full force on your movement, synchronizing with your own breath like this. Okay, if you have a very difficulty just imagining, you can hold something like this as an axe or as a wood cutter. Okay, with inhale around side to side. So now churning, but churning like this. Just imagine. So literally you don't need to hold something like this. You don't. It's best if you sit on standing. It's just bow and arrow. Just imagine, okay? With inhale, hold it, and release with forceful exhalation. Like this. Or either you didn't hold with imaginative. The prime motto, the prime goal of our movement is just the movement with synchronizing with our own breath. Like with inhale, focus, stretch your arm, as much as straight as you can. Either even you can bring your own force at the tips of your hands, tips of your finger like this. With hold for some second and release with forceful. Either you can forceful exhale it from your mouth. If you could, you can through it from your nose like this, or and there's one more. Up next we have a what called drinking sort of things like and there's so this is my dry fruits. I used to have it on daily basis. Just hold it. Just imagine that this is a very and this is a very heavy stone. Just hold it. If you practice it later, you don't need to hold it. Just imagine it. With inhale up. Or now let's mixture. Now this is this, the ratio of our one round inhalation and exhalation is counting one ratio. Okay, so the more time we took inhalation and exhalation, the more reliever, the more calmer we are. And these are already mentioned already by, because the quality of our sleep patterns instantly improving. Our mood, our cognitive, our social connectivity, social fear all drop by the almost 100%. So because each and every aspect of these sort of things are really connected with, there's one bridging between mind and body, so called, and this is none other than our breath, and it's the only way we can bridging with you and the beautiful in you. Okay, now next we have, just imagine that we have a grinder rock stone we found. The size matter, because the more the bigger, the more you can stretch it fully round. The more small you can round with small, and which could very less benefited for you. Okay, if you have any difficulty, you can keep a round object like this, just keep it inside. Now just hold your right hand with right leg fingers and just imagine that you hold the handle. Now just round with inhale, exhale. 1, 2. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Inhale, go back. Exhale. Just by taking a very common sense that when you come in front, just because your body is so bended out, it expel all the air inside you. Like normally, it automatically goes out. When you go up by pulling, you automatically inhale with fulls as much as you can. Okay, like this. Now you have done with both your hand. Just hold, just imagine that you hold something like this. Okay, and then it tips like this sort of remote. Okay, now just hold both hand and okay, this much. So don't take it so like so very exemplary, because these are just help you to memorize our prime motto, goal, intent to teach you is not about something wrong, but the movement, which is very helpful, synchronizing with your own breath to improve your mobility, to improve your flexibility, to help you losing your weight, to help synchronizing with your breath, your mind, because these things are very crucial in this very modern days. Right now, most of us, including you, I hang out with those gadgets day and night. So what's the point? So what's your future? Who can predict it? Because even in this day, so-called AI took all the job of human. Now the only choice we could serve these people is just serving ourselves. So this state from a very ancient moment of the Himalayan peoples or indigenous, because they have a natural movement, struggling, surviving, and this is the very things we need to adapt with. And also this movement, there are lots of many other movements, but this sort of movement I just extracted it from my previous video, the evolutioning Dolpo, which I uploaded it in my own YouTube channel called Adolpo Kuleng TV, or either you can visit there and watch it. So these sort of things are very needed in this day-to-day life, because this sort of thing doesn't need to go to college, doesn't need to take some degree, doesn't need to train from some very expert. It could learn from a very basic, very simple. Sometimes we are going to miss these sort of things, and that's the number one we are